And in our next report, we tell you about how the Omicron variant is unleashing chaos across the world. The United Kingdom is reeling under its worst COVID outbreak since the start of the pandemic. In a single day, over 75,000 cases have been reported. The Boris Johnson government now is focusing on ensuring that they contain this outbreak. They focus on vaccination. But there are a lot of questions being asked of the UK administration on whether they're taking the right steps to contain this all-out COVID outbreak in the UK. (78,610) COVID infections in a day, the highest ever the UK has seen. Omicron, the super mutant coronavirus variant, seems to be driving a new wave in the island nation. Calling it probably the most significant threat since the start of the pandemic, British Health Chief has warned of a staggering rise in cases over the next few days. The British government has responded by tightening curbs. Prime Minister Boris Johnson held a press meet urging citizens to get booster doses of COVID vaccines.
We had to accelerate the booster programme in view of the data about Omicron.
The British government is facing a lot of flack from opposition parties.
Nobody wants to see further restrictions.
The Labour Party has called Boris too weak to lead the UK through the health crisis.
He is a threat to public health because, we can argue all morning about what the rules should be, whether this measure is necessary or that measure is necessary. The critical question is, will the public follow the rules? And they have been following the rules, but now that trust is broken and many people are now saying, well, if the Prime Minister is going to allow breaking of the rules, parties, quizzes going on in Downing Street, when we're being asked not to see our loved ones, well, why should I follow the rules? And so, of course, there's the question of what the conditions should be, but there's also this basic question of trust. And that is broken with the Prime Minister. And that's why he is unfit for office.
Johnson has defended his handling of the COVID pandemic.
The government is taking a balanced and a proportionate approach to dealing with the pandemic, and the House voted through Plan B, I think, with Conservative votes, Mr. Speaker, and we will continue with the massive booster rollout to which he is a late convert. Since Friday, when I decided that we had to accelerate the booster programme in view of the data about Omicron, we've cut the timetable in half. Mr. Speaker, Monday was the biggest vaccination Monday in the history of this country, and yesterday was the second biggest vaccination achievement by the NHS ever. More than 500,000 jabs delivered, and the campaign continues.
The Omicron-led surge in the UK has raised the alarm in many European nations. The WHO has warned that the variant is spreading at an unprecedented speed and has the potential to overwhelm hospitals, a grim reminder of the last wave.
77 countries have now reported cases of Omicron, and the reality is that Omicron is probably in most countries, even if it hasn't been detected yet. Omicron is spreading at a rate we have not seen with any previous variant. We're concerned that people are dismissing Omicron as mild. Surely, we have learned by now that we underestimate this virus at our peril.
Amid Omicron, the demand for booster doses is rising all across the world. The WHO, which hasn't recommended administration of booster doses, says it could further result in vaccine inequality, which could lead to more outbreaks. Bureau Report, India Today.